I don't.
It's beer time with Beer Man.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? And welcome to another Beer and Cheese Tuesday. We got three awesome dudes here and me as well. I don't know if I'm that awesome, but these guys are. So I just appreciate you guys being here as always. Welcome, Bumpy Brewery, Thrash Metal Homebrew and Barbecue, and Miscellaneous Magnets. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. If you want to see these guys' links in the description, go ahead and click on that and subscribe if you haven't already. So, as well as my channel as well, please subscribe, hit the like button, and welcome all Facebook and Twitter fans from my end. This is out there on Restream, so welcome. All right.
I know what it is. You fucked up. I saw the label.
So I was thinking if since we have four here, we could just do it old school way and like show it off and do our whole thing, and then do our score and do. We probably should have talked about this in the back, but that's all right.
That's cool. We got plenty of time.
Yeah, we got time. So just go ahead and do your thing. We'll start with Bumpy and go down clockwise, sir. Cheers.
So,
all right.
So you want me to do like the tasting and everything?
Yeah, go ahead and just do the tasting, show it off, taste
Save
it,
the score till
and
the
save the
next
score
round.
for the last. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That works.
All right. Well, the cheese I brought is actually butter. I got this light so bright.
It looks like butter.
It does look like butter. So what this is it's Kerrygold. They're an Irish cheesery or whatever. And this is a reserved cheddar. It's aged for 2 years. It says that it has a distinctly sharp aged cheddar, imported from Ireland. Whatever, messed that up, but that's what it is. Beer I'm going to pair with this cheese is from Miscellaneous Magnets, and that's my way. It's Sweetwater, and it's their 420 strain, I think, or one of the strains. But this is a Trainwreck Hazy Double IPA. I've never had a Sweetwater beer, so looking forward to this one. The ABV on this is 8%. So
Should have
I'm
brought one of those.
going to smell the cheese first. Yeah, it's got a little cheesy smell to it. Like pretty much any other sharp cheddar cheese you might smell. It's maybe a little bit like richer, but it's richer in like a deeper way. It's not like bright and vibrant. It's very deep, but nice. All right. So now let's crack this beer open. It is a 420 strain. It says it right on the cap.
Awesome. All right.
I'm excited to see this reaction.
All right. Oh, glugging.
Pretty beer.
It is. So tight.
Yeah, it is.
White bubbled head. It's got the middle finger.
Middle finger head.
Color of the beer itself is that nice deep gold orange coloration. It's got a haze to it. The aromas. Picking up a little bit from far away. It kind of has like a honey sweetness to it from afar. A little bit fruity. It's like a resinous piney type nose, but there's a fruitiness to it.
Boy, the 50-point inspection.
It's a difficult pick up a little bit of a biscuity malt nose and to trying to pinpoint that fruit. It's kind of, I want to say like a mango-esque type thing, but then it's pretty piney redness as well. So that's kind of overtaking most of that.
Oh
Nose.
yeah, it's dank.
It smells good. There is that, like I said, that little bit of a sweetness in there too. So honey malt, a little bit biscuity, resinous, piney, and I'm gonna go with mango because I kind of what the fruit's reminding me of that fruit smell. So, anyways, let's go in for the first swig. So, cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Sorry about any background noise. Yeah, so there is a dankness that comes through in the palate. Resinous. I'm getting like a little bit like of a resinous herbal burn the back of the throat. Yeah, it has kind of the reefer flavor to it. It's lingering on. It does have a moderate bitterness. Does that? It actually gets more and more dank. It's almost like a spent bowl. I guess after you're done, I don't smoke. Whatever the charged marijuana would be afterwards, that's kind of the flavor. Like it's an actual like burnt marijuana flavor. Does have a little bit of the biscuit, big malt presence up front, but yeah, the dankness does definitely resonate through. There's that kind of little bit of that fruitiness, so I'll just call it mango because that's the closest thing I can think of right now as far as the fruitiness. But it definitely has more of that resinous dankness going on. So I'm going to try the cheese now. Maybe I should have eaten a piece of cheese before. I don't know, but oh man, yeah, it's just as I talk, it builds.
They're fun to drink.
That's awesome.
I didn't mention the body on that. It was like kind of a medium body. Does have a decent carbonation and kind of a drying palate.
Hey, Bumpy, can you hold that can up again?
No, I can hold the bottle though.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, I had to run and get my shirt. I forgot.
Yeah, Sweetwater, Trainwreck, Hazy Double IPA.
Okay, cool.
8% ABV. And
Yeah, I think I can get Sweetwater.
Where is Sweetwater out of? They're out of Georgia, right?
Georgia.
Georgia.
That's a great strain.
I can't find the it's Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this cheese though, like I said, with the smell, it's kind of like a deep sharp cheddar, but it's deep. It's not like bright and vibrant. When I eat it, it's sharp. It's pungently sharp. It does cut right through the leftover marijuana type flavors in the brew. So I think this is going to be a good pairing, just based on how strong the flavors linger on with this one, and how sharp this just cuts right through everything with the cheese. Cheese is very, very drying. I've had quite a bit of like New York sharp cheddars, Vermont, obviously living so close to Vermont and stuff too. You know, like the Cabot, Vermont sharp, sharp cheddar. There we go.
Flat cheddar.
This is seriously extra sharp. This is good stuff. This is really good sharp cheddar cheese. Oh, a little bit of saltiness I just got on the back of the tongue with this too. All right, let's try to put these together. It's a little bit more fruity after eating the cheese.
Bumpy, I think Paul just called you a girl.
You're welcome, Paul.
All right.
If I wanted some bland cheese, I would have got it from Canada.
Oh.
I think the cheese kind of brings out a little bit more of that. What I'm going with mango type presence. It does seem to cut back on the dankness from the beer. I'm not getting that resinous dankness just lingering on. I still got the sharpness from the cheese itself. All right, it just kind of came up a little bit now with the dankness. So yeah, I think it's they kind of round each other out there. It's nice. And I think all the strong prominent flavor notes from both still end up shining through.
Awesome.
Nice.
So I'm gonna think about a score for these, and
Oh yeah.
Nice, Bumpy.
Cool. Thanks, Bumpy. That sounds great.
I'm enjoying this beer though. I can tell you that.
Oh man, that's one
Nice.
I gotta try. That looks good. Trainwreck's a really good strain.
It's a strain.
That's
Yeah,
the strain
those
of weed,
beers
yeah.
that they those beers are made after different strains of marijuana, even though they do not contain THC.
Yeah.
I see.
So the wheat one you gave me was miscellaneous. So it was what one was that again?
I gave you the OG,
Oh yeah,
the
OG
Insane OG. It was the one that was a collab with the Be Real at Cypress Hill. It was a
Right.
Mexican lager.
Mexican lager, yeah. Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Bumpy. On to Thrash. Here you go, buddy.
Cool. Yeah, I was saying cheers in the chat here.
Oh, right
All
on.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. So tonight, that
Nice.
weird rind on there, man. This is
It is.
a cheese I've never had before. I didn't even taste it before this tonight. But this is El Pastor. It's a wine-soaked goat cheese.
Mm.
It's a fruity, sweet goat milk cheese with a creamy texture. Let me make sure the camera doesn't freak out. And the ingredients, let's see if we can get this focused here. Pasteurized goat milk, cheese culture, salt, rennet, and red wine. So I don't know. It doesn't say what type of red wine it went in here. It's probably like a Merlot or something. Who knows? But yeah, let's go ahead and take a smell on this. That rind is awesome. So I don't know how much it soaks in to the cheese when they do it with the wine, but it's very clean, very sweet. You get a little bit of the fruit on the nose. It kind of reminds me of like a white cheddar. Even though it's fruity, I still smell a sharpness with it. So let's go ahead and go in for a bite. It's a hard cheese. It eventually starts to melt in the mouth, becomes creamy. It's not a bold cheese at all. It doesn't smack you with anything. Get a very sweet fruit forward along with the cheese. Very balanced on the fruit that is in there. And you get that grapey seed red wine taste as the fruit. Let me get another one here. Hold on. Not pungent. Doesn't leave anything on the back end. Very nice cheese. this would be great with like a wheat cracker or really plain cracker. The hard crackers. Very nice cheese to just snack on, like you're watching a game or whatever. I thought this would be more pungent, but I'm really surprised. So that's cheese. The beer tonight, we're doing Sierra Nevada's Hazy Little Thing IPA.
Nice. Good one.
19.2.
19.2. I forget what the ABV. Let me see if it's on here. If anyone knows off the top of your head, it doesn't say. What I'll do is I'll figure it out when.
I got you. I'll look it up.
Okay. Let's see if this is a born on date. No, this is the one where they have the real funky codes. But
6.7%.
6.7. Okay. So it says 060420. That must be the can date because that was C after it. And it has a 0625, but I don't know what that number is. It can't be the best drink by date because that's within a month. Let's crack her open. Pour her up.
35 IBUs.
Yeah, they don't have much information on the can at all, which really surprises me.
Since the
I've had it
OG was 16.3 and then the finished gravity was 3.5. That's off of their website.
Get really aggressive on the pour. Let me grab my light. Great, dump it. See if we can. It's slightly opaque. It's got medium bubbles coming up. Nothing too notorious. Yeah, that's a new adjective.
Pretty beer.
Yeah. So the kind of foamy from the standpoint of soap sud foam. It's not real tight bubbles. It's not like a meringue. It's very loose. Let's get a nose on it. You get that IPA, that juice bomb IPA smell to it. Bit of grapefruit. You're getting some pear in there. Orange juice. A little bit of mango in there. Yeah, all over the top. You get a little bit of you can smell kind of that bitterness from the hop as well on the nose. The head is going down a bit. It's leaving lacing, as you can tell.
Nice.
And let's go ahead and go in for a drink. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's beer time.
That's right, man.
Great bitterness, not overpowering. It's not a hot bomb. It's got very good fruit forwardness from the hops. It being this is more or less a cross between a regular IPA and a NEPA. So you get a lot of bitterness and you get a lot of fruit, sweet fruits up front. It doesn't kill your tongue at all with the bitterness. It being what you said, 32 IBUs or something like that.
It was 35, I think. Yeah.
35. So yeah, not bad at all. It's got a dry finish, very thirst quenching, makes you want to go back for more. It's one of those beers. These are really good ice cold. I've had it when it's really warmed up, and it loses a lot of its pop from the standpoint of the fruit forwardness from the beer itself. I really love this beer. I recommend this beer. That's why I got it again. And I thought it'd go good with this cheese, even though I'd never had it before. And I think it'll be a really good pairing. So let me go ahead and go on for another sip. I'm just trying to get my palate right here. Goes creamy with the beer. Really takes a bitterness right off the top. Boom. You're left nothing but a real creamy, fruit forward taste in your mouth. It's enveloping. It's like painting a wall, just all over the mouth, just fruit everywhere. Bitterness is gone completely. The finish is very creamy, very smooth. Yeah, this is gonna score pretty well. Nice lacing.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for having me, beer man. Cheers.
Oh yeah. Thank you, man. Let's get caught up with the right on. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. That was great, man. Get back to get some chat stuff going on here. I'll start with Julie. I'll just kind of go from the middle here, like a quarter of the way down the end. Julie says, Thrash Metal Homebrew and Barbecue. Hi there. We don't need to do that. Goat cheese tastes better with moonshine from Vanessa Kitty. Cheers. Julie says, Miscellaneous Magnets. Hey, Drew. Julie says, Vanessa says, hi, Julie. Julie says, Vanessa Kitty. Hey, Chica. Vanessa Kitty, properly made goat cheese is nice. I have that tonight. Oh, I just gave that away, didn't I? Wine soaked. That sounds good. You the man, Miscellaneous? Yes, you are.
I try to get the info. If nobody's got it, I can. That's what happens when you're full screen. People can help you out.
Hell yeah. Middle Fruit Paul, what's up? FG 3.5, Final Gravity 3.5 should be pretty dry then. Vanessa Kitty, hope it don't taste like soap. Middle Fruit was correcting himself. All right, guys, we're gonna go to Miscellaneous Magnets chat. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Here we go.
Yeah, cheers, chat.
All right.
Cheers, Paul.
So, thing about this beer. It's definitely not from here. It's probably something that I could tell you it took a long time for this to get here. It's from up in Bumpy's area. This is from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. I'm going to try and not jostle this too much because there's a lot of sediment in this one. This is Smut Labs Thelma. It's a Belgian-style golden ale. Comes in at 8.5%, so I guess it's classified as a strong ale. This is where it gets a little hairy. So there's a barcode on here with a date and which this company received this bottle. And the date is 6/7/2016. So I don't know if this is good. I have a backup beer. Bumpy said I should be okay.
Yeah, you should be.
We're gonna.
Yeah, you should be fine with the ABV on it.
This American-made shit.
Made in
All right.
China.
All right, let's just pour it up. No head action. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Good pour, man.
Well, I tried. There's a bunch of shit floating down at the bottom of that.
Yeah, save that for the last swig.
Oh, it smells fine. All right.
Yeah.
I was very intimidated once I saw the date on there. I was at work. Got right on the horn. As you can see, it's like absolutely no head. It is murky. My glass is dirty.
Best type to drink out of.
But it's not dirty, but it's just not just polished. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of looks like it's got like a red, golden, amber hue to it. It's murky. You can't see through it whatsoever. It's kind of got like a mop water kind of dingy color to it. So that's the look of the beer. All right, cheese I got. It's from Black Creek. This is a cheddar cheese with, get in there, fucker, Gruyere notes. Don't know, never had it. It's $5.99. Why not? Let's give it a shot. That's what the block of cheese looks like. It looks like a pat of butter. There's a spread.
Pretty, very nice.
try to switch it up a little bit. All right, so let's delve into this, and it doesn't smell rancid. It's got like a sweet nose. It's supposed to be like apples and pear, and it's gonna have some kind of spice notes to it. Definitely getting the fruity notes coming off there. It's a little. You could smell the booze. I mean, it's not like overbearing, like a barrel aged or anything like that, but the alcohol is present on the nose. So let's try it out. Oh boy. It's kind of lackluster. It's like just it tastes like a really old, poorly done barley wine, in my opinion.
You get a lot of alcohol on your tongue.
It's not real boozy. It's just kind of bleh. I don't know. Oh, great. Well, hopefully the cheese does it some justice.
Back up beer time.
You think? All right, fuck it.
Yeah,
We're going back up beer time.
Beer, man. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm
You
gonna.
got 10,000 watching.
I gotta get some water. Yeah, that's
Yeah, Simon.
It's not bad, but it's not good either.
It's just a little bland on the palate.
Like I said, it just tastes like an old, poorly done barley wine.
It looks swampy.
It is. It looks
Sometimes
like
older poorly done barley wines end up being better because.
Well, then it was a really, really bad barley wine that they used. I don't know, Bumpy. That's not the way to go. Yeah, fuck on that. So, yeah, never mind. Switching up entirely. We're gonna go with the Samuel Smith's organic chocolate milk stout.
All right.
We go 12 fluid ounces, 5%. This came. It's from over the pond. So yeah, I'm sure everybody's probably had one of these. I haven't yet. So I was talking to Kyle. He said this is one of the wine show. I'm not tasting. I'll let me get this done, Paul, and I'll taste it again. It's definitely does not have sherry notes though, because I don't like sherry. If I was getting that, I'd put it down. Maybe like a wine-like quality to it. I will agree with that. So yeah, there it is. Boom.
Alex head.
Big 3-finger head. Sorry, my giant sausages. Tight meringue beer. So yeah. Man, smells like chocolate. Roasty, little. It's not real roasty, like you'd think in some of the stouts. This is more smells sweeter. I'm getting some vanilla notes, some chocolate notes.
Lactose knocking down the roasts.
Yeah.
Probably. Not really getting any breads or malts or. I mean, it smells sweet. I know there's definitely some stuff going on in there. So, anyways, let's try this out. Cleanse my palate.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, number 2.
Cheers to a better beer experience.
Yeah, take 2. Sorry. Man, that's really good. I can see why Kyle said that. This is very well executed beer. You get it's just chocolatey vanilla. It's got that nice. I mean, for a 5% stout, this is done very well in my opinion. It's not as thin as some of those. You know, you buy like a 6% stout and it's like water and it's thin. It develops the palate. I mean, it's very rich. Definitely a dessert style beer. So I've been waiting to pair chocolate with a cheddar type of beer. So this should be good. All right. The cheese smells like your average everyday cheddar. It's a bit sharp, but other than that, maybe I do kind of pick up on that because I've had Gruyere like once. I think I had it on the show. I've had it a couple times in real life. French cheese really ain't for me. But yeah, it smells pretty good. Hopefully it's works well. Cheese is moist. I wouldn't say it's rubbery. Maybe a little texture-wise. I could have cut it thinner. It's just really smooth, creamy, slight nutty hues. I guess the Gruyere, it's cheddar, but then it hits like a Swiss note, which is not too shabby. I would buy this cheese again for sure, hands down. All right, together.
Cheers.
Sorry for the 2 takes. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I knew that was not gonna work. I don't know why. I should put the cap back on. I pour that beer back in there and take it back. Tell them it's bad. They give me my money back.
We're only on a half hour. We got plenty of time, my friend.
I don't know, man. That's shit. It did bring out some more a nuttier flavor out of the cheese. The beer is kind of hanging in there and holding its own. Did mellow out some of that vanilla chocolate sweetness, so it brought it down. I would think from like a dessert style stout, the cheeses brought it down a little, which isn't bad. You kind of get more of that base stout flavor and stuff. So, anyways, I'm gonna quit jabbering on, and Beer Man's gonna show you what he's got.
All right, man. Cool. Let me get you off here. Shit. There we go. All right. So, thanks, Miscellaneous. That was great. First one was really murky and swampy. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Cool. No, that other one was very tasty looking. Actually, it sounded great. So we got Ronald Sutton in the house. Cheers, man. Who else? Simon Smith. We got Craig from Canberra Reviews. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you sticking around, being here. Cool. So I'm gonna go to me. Oh, what'd you get?
No, you're good. Go for it. I'm gonna try
All
this.
right. All right. So I'm not prepared, of course. So let me dig out my beer and get my cheese all figured out. Holy crap.
Oh shit! It's got cork in it.
It does. I can't, and there's no cap, so.
At least he's wearing his safety glasses.
Oh, good. It's like easy to peel off. Okay. So this is a honey Vermont goat cheese. I went with this goat cheese again. I'm going to just plop it out of its packaging. There we go. So I love goat cheese. Y'all know that. One of my favorite.
Sorry.
I'm gonna. Oh, you're fine. You're. So I got this. This is a honey goat cheese, and it's got a real sweet. I've had some already, and last week I ate into it on accident. And I got drunk off one of the shows, and ended up eating my goat cheese that I had bought for the show. So I had to buy another block of this. But it's happens. Pasty and goat cheesy, so let's taste it. Yeah, just real pasty, like toothpaste, but very sweet, very clinging to the mouth, and just kind of throws this really nice sweet honey, citrusy like goat milk like flavor all over the mouth. It's very nice. I really like this cheese quite a bit. Had it before, and it's very.
Show me the wrapper on that one again, real quick.
Oh, sorry, Miscellaneous. I didn't mean to unmute you. I think it might have been you. Yeah, no problem. The wrapper. I didn't mean to do that, Miscellaneous. No offense. If it gets fixed, go ahead and unmute yourself. So,
okay, cool. There's something that's similar where I get mine. They have all kinds of different types.
Nice. Yeah, no, this is very good. It's got a nice salty that creamy. I love goat cheese. It's very lathering on the mouth. There's the word I'm looking for. Very lathering, very smothering. It puts out a fire. It's great. It would be a good cheese to eat even with a hotter beer like a habanero IPA or something like that, or I imagine, if you're gonna switch it up or do something. But what I did is I went with Freem out of Portland, Oregon. Made a beer, and it's a beer. It's a pumpkin beer. And I thought I'd mix this up. I love sours with this cheese, but I figured
Don't
that
shake
this,
it up.
yeah, oh, shit, you're right. Glad I have the cage. I wasn't thinking. Okay, let's take the cage off.
Put your hand over it.
Yeah. All right. It's a 6.9%, so a nice percentage. 9/12/20 it was bottled. So fairly really young. Very new, I mean. 45 to 50 says to serve it at. That's cool. It gives that info and the actual glassware to serve it in, which I kind of have. With notes of vanilla, ginger, and cinnamon, Freem pumpkin beer is just as flavorful as your mom's pumpkin pie, and there's no bacon required. So let's go ahead and open this up.
Premature popping.
No, there's no vapors. All right. Oh, yeah, there was. Got a little heady there towards the end.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness.
Look at there.
Nice and heady.
Alex, you watching?
Nice 3-finger head. Let's go for the smell. Ooh, this has a very Belgian-esque like quality to the yeast. Very yeasty Belgian-like. It did say beer.
Yeah.
B-I-E-R. So I imagine it's probably using a Belgian yeast or something. It's got kind of that medicinal smell to it right away. There's a bit of a grainy. They might even have some wheat action going on. It does have. It's really throwing off the smell of like maybe it's contaminated, but I'm really assuming that this is like probably a Belgian yeast. It's got to be. I'm not really getting a whole lot of spice just yet, but I'm getting a little bit of a squash quality to the smell in my nose, like kind of a squashiness with that Belgian like feel, a medicinal feel. Looking at it, we got a nice white head, 3-finger pour. Retention's quite nice. After about a minute, it's been able to keep it real nice. It's a very frothy and stiff and just like a meringue pie, as Miscellaneous said. Very nice and tight bubbles. It's got a very hazy, it has a bit of a chill haze going on, a lot of drifting stuff in there. It's not very turbid or anything. It's more of it kind of is. It's a fast rising bubble, and it's kind of a golden, light amber colored beer, lighter towards the bottom of the globe of the glass here. But just pushing up a lot of real cool things. It looks kind of murky. Actually, too, kind of swampy. What is with the swampiness tonight?
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. This is a Belgian yeast in this for sure. Yeah, cloves. You get cloves. You get maybe I don't know, like the allspice kind of rhythm going on. There's a spiciness. You don't get the it's more of a pumpkin, like the nose I was saying, like the squashiness rather than like a pumpkin pie. I don't know that I would want to go with a Belgian yeast in something like this. I'd probably want to use like an SO5 or something something crazy like that. This is just I don't know. It's fun though. It's a fun drink. It's definitely Belgian style, based on the yeast. Very yeasty. Very creamy and nice on the palate. It's drinkable. It's not. It's kind of wet, kind of dry in the back. Hits off at a medium long finish. Kind of goes down the throat a little before it hits off dry. Not very boozy. It's very hidden, very nice and cool. I think 45 to 50 is a good degrees for Fahrenheit to drink this at. Let's have this with some that. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not really into the Belgians. That's just it. I know a lot of you might be, but I'm just not. I've never really liked the funkiness of the yeast and stuff.
I'm with you.
Yeah, they're just kind of weird. But yeah,
Especially when you make them, because when they're fermenting in your basement, your wife is like, "What the hell is that smell?"
Oh,
It's like funk feet, for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you get a fermentation fridge. Close it off.
Yep. Man, I gotta hand it to this. It took the foot off, man. It took the medicinal away and brought in this creamy kind of play with it. And it kind of tastes like a pumpkin pie spice, like pumpkin pie cheesecake of some kind. It's got that cheesecakiness, kind of like that you get from the sours, but it takes out that funky Belgian like thing, but keeps the sweet in, keeps the nice drinkability, keeps the mouth. I mean, it's like a medium, probably a medium body. It's kind of thick. It's not real full. I'd say medium. And the mouth feels just real nice and light and wet and easy to drink. We got Rob's Beer Talk, man. Rob, man, what's up, man? From Twitter. Thank you, man. Cheers, brother. Cheers, man. Justin's here. Thank you, man. Right on, brother. I actually got this now that Justin's here. He was wanting to probably see what I was said about this. I got this from his the Main Street Market over here in Warrenton up the street. So thanks, Justin. This is actually pretty good. Have it with some honey goat cheese, man. It actually is very good. It marries each other perfectly, and really plays a good role in the flavor of this beer. The beer alone is good, but you need to be prepared for a Belgian yeast, a yeasty beer, a medicinal, weird Band-Aid, barnyard, hay-like flavor. It's but very good. I've got my numbers in my head. I'm very happy with this combination. I was hoping it would be good. So I'm going to get myself off here. Man, thanks, chat, for being here. Thanks, guys, in the panel. You guys are wonderful. I love you guys. Obviously, as men speak here. But yeah. Yeah, no. I love you. Yeah, no. Yeah, the what, Miss Ladies?
Yeah, no, I'm double fisting. I'm drinking both these too. To be honest with you, the cheese goes better with this than that.
Wow.
Nice.
It's weird.
Let's get this. All right. So I have to drink the Trappist pretty cold. Yeah, I like the Trappist. I like those weird drinking beers colder. It takes the taste off. Yeah, as they get warmer, they get really
Kind of a spare tire raisin too much, thick.
Yeah,
too oily drum to me.
Yeah,
thick.
That's where
most of them recommend you drink them around 55 degrees though. Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Oh, Phil, yeah. That's where all the flavors
around 35.
Yeah, me too. I told you the goat cheese always helps with those pumpkins. Yeah, no, you were right. And that was freaking weird, dude. That was really good, man. Yeah, I mean, it makes me want to cry. No, it was very good though. I'm gonna bring you guys up big tonight to kind of go over your scores on your channel. It's just the four of us, so
saying I'm fat.
Or we could do this. We could do this look right here.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that look? Wait, what's that? We could do that. Oh no, not that. What the hell? It's me. Let's just go with you. Let's just do a single solo. Okay, there we go.
All right. So, I'll start with the cheese. I'm gonna start with the cheese. Cheese is really good. Like I mentioned when I was eating it, how much sharper and just richer it was than a lot of the sharp cheddars that I get around my area that are very well known sharp cheddars. And this was a really good cheese. Gave a little cube to my wife. She loved it. His stepson wanted a cube. Gave him a cube. I didn't hear from him, but he didn't go yuck and spit it out. Then the wife came back and she wanted more, so she cut off a big slice.
Guess it was good.
So it's a really good cheese. And what's cool about this also is like Thanksgiving's coming up here in the U.S. So we always have like a cheese platter with the crackers and stuff. So I've got at least 2 cheeses now that I am definitely going to be picking up. So because they're going to both go well either by themselves or with crackers. So crackers and cheese. So that's this cheese, Kerrygold, 2-age reserved sharp cheddar, and also that black truffle cheese I had before was fantastic as well. And this cheese is so good. I'm going to give it a 99.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Jeez.
Wow, man, that's awesome.
Beer, and that's based off of like cheddars, the sharp cheddars. I mean, it's probably the best sharp cheddar I've ever had. Can't go 100 with it though, just because there's so many out there. Now this train wreck from Sweetwater. I was kind of thinking that this would be like one of those like really hyped up brews, that you hear about all the time. People talk good about it, and then you get it, and it's like, it's nothing special about it. Well, this is actually a really good beer. I did ding it a little bit on the nose. I did put it through my Bumpy 50-point inspection to score it, and then I'm just gonna basically just do the 100-point scale for the whole pairing type thing. But I dinged it a little bit on the nose just because I wasn't really picking up like a super dankness. It had more of the kind of fruity note, a little bit like pine resin, but the dankness definitely came through in the palate. So that was really good. Give it a really high score, 18 out of 19 actually for the flavors.
Nice.
I'm still not sure that it was mango I was tasting out of it. It might have been pineapple, but mango was the first thing that kind of came to mind that, was closely resembling the fruit note, because it was kind of hard to get that fruit note pinpointed with the amount of dankness coming through. My overall, I gave it a 10 out of 10. I really liked it. So just giving it a 100 score out of the 100 score system, I'm going to give it a 98 out of 100. So it's an excellent brew.
Wow.
Wow. Awesome.
And the pairing, at first I wasn't quite sure. Like I knew it worked well, but then like when I actually had the cheese with the beer, and then it really, at first, the cheese cut out the whole dank factor of it. I was a little bit wary, like maybe this pairing's not going to quite go as well. But then the dankness came back through with the beer after the sharpness from the cheese went away on the palate. So it was like everything was still coming through. That was really pleasing on both planes. So I think the pairing, I'm going to give a 99 out of 100.
Ah, damn.
Wow.
It worked.
That's awesome. Very
Worked.
nice.
Glad you enjoyed it, Bumpy.
Yeah, that's great. All right, man. Well, shout out your stuff, and yeah, there you go.
So I will be brewing tomorrow. Video. I'm going to do a vlog video, just condense it into one video instead of doing the miniature vlog thing. So the videos won't be coming out as I'm brewing, but there will be a vlog video of my brew day, probably the following day or something.
Nice.
What are
I'm
you
going to be
brewing?
brewing. It's going to be the original teleporter recipe. So it's an American porter, robust porter. But I kind of amped it up a little bit more just because I built it to be like a 6.1 ABV, and I kept hitting it low. So I had to readjust my a little bit and boost up, throw some more malt in there just to boost it up a bit. So I'm hoping I can finally get this thing to be where it needs to be for the ABV. So yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow. This is actually my New England IPA. It still has a little bit of a ways to go for carbonation, not much though. Maybe another couple days it'll be good, but I'll be doing a video on this at some point. So this is my Wicked Late to Work. Yipa came in at 6.3 ABV.
Damn, looks good, dude.
The flavors on it and everything. I mean, it's got good aromas. It's not as like bam like you get out of if you're doing like Trillium, Treehouse, any of the huge places I brew fantastic New England IPAs where it's like super punchy. It's not super punchy, but it's got really good flavor, and this is probably the closest I've ever made a beer to tasting like it came out of a high-end New England IPA.
Hell yeah, dude!
So it's really good. I have to say this is hands down my best IPA I've ever made. That's easy to say because I've made some pretty crappy IPAs before. And I don't know, it might be one of the best beers I've actually ever made. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out.
Nice.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That is awesome. It looks great, dude. That's a great looking beer, dude.
Yeah,
It really does look pretty.
Yeah, the oats and wheat come through fantastic. In the backbone. So
awesome. That's good, man. That's awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Bumpy.
I think Drew's got some changes coming our way when it's his turn.
Awesome. Good.
So we'll start with the cheese. This is a product of Spain, El Pastor wine, so goat cheese. I'm really happy with this cheese. First time I've had it. It's a fruity, sweet goat's milk cheese with creamy texture. It has red wine in it. I'm very surprised on it being a hard cheese. I mean, I had cheese for dinner. Looks like it's a hard cheese. It's got a slightly soft quality to it. There's nothing astringent about the cheese at all. I mean, there's no I couldn't find anything bad about it at all. Very happy with that. I will be buying that again. This cheese, I'm going to give it a 97 for a rating. Very good cheese. If you get a chance, grab this stuff.
Awesome.
Get it. It's great. For goat cheese, it's one of the better goat cheese I've had. Excuse me.
Good to hear.
For the drink, Hazy Little Thing IPA. This is always good. I've had it before. I've bought it many, many times. This beer ranks as an A for me. It's not fast at all, but it has got a great fruit quality to it. It's more, it kind of tilts itself towards the NEPA side of the house, other than being an IPA. I would recommend this one as well. This will rank about 95 for me. But the pairing, I mean, it was really cool because the bitterness that's in the beer, and you have this goat cheese that when you eat it, it takes a minute, but it does melt in your mouth, and it just like eliminates all of the badness from it all. I mean, it's uncursed, if you want to put it that way. It just takes all the bad out, and it leaves a really nice, fruity, creamy, nice taste in your mouth. It makes this drinkable even more than it is. I mean, it's very drinkable beer. Together, I'm going to rate it a 98. So, really good pairing.
Right.
This is, I think, the second cheese and beer pairing that I've had that was like, they just complement each other. They just really go with each other. So, cheers on that.
Awesome. Oh, that's good.
As for the channel, I would like to thank everybody. I had a birthday last Sunday, and for my birthday, I put out feelers to help a pony. I'll bring him up right now. His name is Neo. Neo is he's a 5-month-old, and Neo had they had Animal Planet come out, and he had hernia surgery, and he caught a massive infection where none of the antibiotics were working at all, and he almost died. And I was able to raise from all of my friends. I did two different sites, and I was able to raise just by myself $700, little over a vet bill. He has like a $7,000 vet bill where a lot of other people did donations as well. So I think he's well covered right now. But the great news is that he was able to go home today, and they think he's going to have a full recovery. And I want to thank each and every one of you that helped me out on that one. It made my birthday very, very special. And with the channel, I probably won't be able to do it this next weekend because I'm on call. But the weekend after, I'll do kind of a video on Neo, kind of the small ponies. I'll do a video on that. And yeah, I got some video out there that I did on my birthday with out with my daughter Sophie, my 1,000-pound daughter Sophie, and her boyfriends. And if you want to check that real short one. And then I'm also doing a fermentation video that I'm putting together as fermentation is going with an IPA that I made a little over over a week ago, and that should be coming out sometime probably this weekend because it's still going. But yeah, check it out. Hopefully do some barbecue stuff before it gets too cold here because we're getting the weather changes. But Jack, if you're not subscribed, get in there, subscribe. Great content. I love the support from everybody too. So, Beer Man, thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude, no problem. Thank you for being here, man. That's great.
Sure.
You got a great channel, man. You got a lot of you got a complex channel. You got a lot of stuff within a channel, so it's fun stuff to watch. So,
Cool. Thank you.
man. You're a great brewer as well. So, right on. Both you guys are. Bumpy too. All right. And Miscellaneous is a great brewer, man. What the fuck?
Yeah. I only have one day off a week now. It's kind of hard. But I got 2 more kits to burn through. I'm gonna make the kit you sent me. All right, I'm gonna try and keep this sweet because I'm gonna talk about both beers here, and it's gonna be real quick and to the point. Cheese was really good. I will score it at a 95. Can't go wrong. I kind of like the little switch up there, like midway through the cheese as you're starting to get it down. It does kind of have that Swiss Gruyere type of mix with the cheddar, which is pretty good in my opinion. So, all right, moving on. The Samuel Smith's chocolate organic stout with this shit tastes awesome. I know why Kyle said that. I was saying vanilla notes earlier. It started to warm up a little bit. It is not vanilla that I'm smelling. I'm smelling hazelnut coming out of this. That's just my personal opinion. With the cheese brought down that hazelnut flavor, kind of gave it you got that regular kind of stout taste to it. So pairing combo score on that. 89. I mean, this. I don't think this is the right cheddar. I probably should have went a yellow cheddar with the stout. I mean, I know it's only just food coloring and all, but maybe something a little bit sharper than this would have worked better. But all right. So then I had this Smut Labs Thelma, this Belgian style golden ale at 8.5%, which I thought was bland. It just tasted like a really bad barley wine. And it was just aged too long. This beer is from 2016, so bear with me here. Really didn't enjoy the beer by itself. I will give that a score of 70. But don't waste your time.
Good to hear.
Well, you probably won't get that because that's retired and they no longer brew that beer. I see why. It's murky, it's slurky, it's not that good, dude. just to be honest with you. But when I paired it with the cheese, you're supposed to get pears and apples out of this. So when I ate the cheese and I taste the beer, it really brought down that all those points that I wasn't enjoying, and the fruit notes came out of the beer, which was awesome. I could taste the apple. I got the little bit of pear. I don't know what kind of spice note they were going for. It's all wrong. But overall, pairing wise, the cheese went better with this beer. So I will score the pairing between the cheese and this at a 92. That's it. Yeah. So shout outs. Let me see. Where do we go? What's the ABV? Wednesday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out with us and beer chugs and try and catch a win on there. Food Fridays with Alex the Beer Master, which is 8 o'clock Friday Eastern Standard Time. Let's go ahead. We'll shout John and Nelly too. John and Nelly, Stout Sundays, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. That is in the AM, people. Yeah. So in my channel wise, my I haven't really, like I said, I work a lot. I'm doing 6 days a week now, and my metal detecting, magnet fishing, I really don't have the time to do that anymore. So I've got the channel made, and I'm gonna do a quick little plug here in the chat. This is a channel that I've had made. It's called Miscellaneous Streams. I'm gonna do like beer reviews. I'll do some gaming. We might be able to do some live bar type hangouts. So, yeah, I don't know exactly how the YouTube works since StreamYard's brought it down, and you don't have to have as many subs to go live anymore. But I would like to hit 100. I'm gonna do a video on my channel and shout it out. So, anyways, beer man.
All right, man. Yeah, put that in the private too, so I can go to that after too. Yeah, I'd like to go.
Sup, you brother? You got six.
Yeah, I only got one beer review over there, but I'm gonna start posting over there.
Oh, that's all right. All right. Well, cool. So the honey cheese, as you heard, I liked. It was great, awesome, very good company. Vermont. Where are they out of again? Vermont. Roughly. But it's definitely a 100 cheese. It's like delicious. The beer was definitely I kind of had the notion it said BIER and had that that European essence feel to it in the name, and I was like, okay, it's kind of Belgian-y maybe. And it was. So it stuck to its name. It was a good Belgian beer. It wasn't bad. The medicinal didn't bother me as long as I knew it was a Belgian yeast. And that's what I'm positive it is, unless I go to their site and they say, oh no, it was an American yeast. Was something wrong with it? Or something like that. But no, it's definitely a Belgian yeast. So played good on that part. The beer, give that I'll probably give it like a 92. I kind of wanted to get less medicinal, more spices and stuff. The pepper, kind of some of the I don't know. There's a lot of different little flavors you get out of it. I don't really like the medicinal so much, although it does impart some flavor on this yeast. So you just gotta either you get used to it or deal with it or whatever. But the cheese with it together was absolutely pure marriage, a perfect marriage. You're not getting divorced. It's clinging. You got handcuffs. You're fucking in the bed after, and everything's good. Your honeymoon is great. No, it's a great marriage of things. So check out if you can get Freem. Freem doesn't go too far, I don't believe. So it would be something I'd have to send out to any of y'all that really wanted to try it. But at least get a Belgian-esque style or a Belgian style, let's just say pumpkin ale, and try it with a goat cheese. It's very good. And a honey goat cheese, possibly even a blueberry goat cheese would be good, I think, or something like that. So I'd actually say, or cinnamon. They have a cinnamon one that's really good. That sounds good. So
Pumpkin goat cheese.
yeah.
Right. I'm surprised they don't have it.
And they have recipes out with the two together. So check that out as well. Together, I'm going to give this 100. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. The reason I did is because it took away that Band-Aid flavor, the medicine, the bad yeast, like what some people would portray as that didn't understand that style. They'd be like, blah. It took that out of it and let you taste the cinnamon. It let you taste what I have it up. What's the cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, pepper? I wanted to get that up there. You get all those flavors, the all spiciness, and that pie flavor. The pie really comes out. The maltiness the breadiness starts. Like that flaky baked pie crust comes out. It's really nice. Very awesome. So as far as me, this day, Tuesday, 8:00 Eastern, beer and cheese. Bring a beer and cheese of choice. Excuse me. Goat cheese got caught a little phlegm. Excuse me, that was gross. I'm gonna pick probably something closer. I don't know if I want to do the picked executive guest decision on a pumpkin ale, but I do want to get one of those out. They're not going off the market just yet, right? Do you think we have some time?
I mean, if you want to, we could do pumpkin beer because I know Bumpy's got the Marzen for next week, the Oktoberfest, and then I know he's holding out for pumpkin beers for Multi Monday. So I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
Me either.
Ronald Therio also Wildcard Wednesday will be doing a pumpkin beer. I think actually this week.
Not this week. No.
Oh, not this week. Okay.
First.
This week's Wild's the first Wednesday of the month.
Okay.
Yeah, so not this week.
So let's do it closer. Maybe just get a whole week of freaking pumpkin ales and just we'll figure it out. But it'll be a wild one this week. Again, bring your own cheese, your own beer. I don't care what it is. I've brought dip cheese or that, cheese ball shit and all that. Yeah, case. It doesn't matter. It's all what this is about is finding out what things go good with certain beers, and that's kind of what I like to mix and mingle. I like the wildness of it, so it makes it easier. But I also do like to sometimes throw in hey, get this kind of beer. So and that all comes off of Multi Monday, which I love. I love your show, dude. You got a great show, Multi Monday, Bumpy Road Brewery. Just awesome. So hell yeah. But yeah, and Wednesday this week I'll be doing a Cascadian Dark Ale or a Black IPA. I finally found one. The Santa beers are coming out. All the December beers, the fall and this winter beers are coming out, and that's a good winter beer if you want to have an IPA. So we'll put something together for that and be at 6:00 Eastern. And then, of course, everyone else, Wildcard Wednesday right after, and then Beer Chugs, and as Miscellaneous said, and Alex Brewmaster. I do want to try and make Sunday's early one, man. That's 7:30 though for me, but
I will be here. Sunday, I will be there Sunday coming up. I'm going, and then
got a stout. Oh, this week you are?
Yeah.
I might try and make that. I've got a stout in the fridge, dude. I got a coffee stout even. So that's even better.
One more thing to hit on. Rob's Beer Talk. He asked, "Can you post the links to our channels? If you go to the description of this video on YouTube, you can check all of us out." My new channel is not plugged in there. I did put that up in the chat a little further up. So, yeah, man.
Awesome. Hey, I forgot to plug. I gotta give some plugs, man. Sorry for all that don't know. I mean, just check out Harmonica Man and check out Trees Whiz with the Z.
I always forget about that.
I mean, too. I know. I always forget. I'm about to harvest a few plants. Well, I harvested one early because it it hermied on me and was throwing off seeds, so I had to get it out of there before it saturated the rest of the girls. So got some more coming soon too. So yeah, sex sucks sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
When it throws off the males, but yeah, this has been fun.
Nobody
Man.
likes
Nah, and fuck the
seeds.
males. And well, if you're making actually it's very good. The male plant, I mean, you can use the male plants for the hemp CBD side of it. You know, if you're making even like smoothies with the leaves are really good. The fresh leaves, throw those in with the smoothie. Very good for you, man. A lot of good things in there, a lot of good healing remedies. So naturally. But anyway, I'm a hippie, and we're gonna part. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the outro here. Cheers, guys. Cheers, chat. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, panel. Love you, man. Have an after party. Come visit us if you have the link. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh, I forgot to turn it off.